What is up, my beautiful bros? Maine-iac here, February 25th, NBA game picks and spreads. Let's get into it. We have some lopsided games, but some close ones, and I personally enjoy every single one. We have the Warriors at the Hornets. Warriors a bit struggling lately compared to their usual status. 8.5-point favorites by the Hornets. They should win this one easily, but it'll be interesting. I mean, they did nearly lose a couple of close games in the last couple of weeks, so it is a concern. But this is a perfect rebound opportunity. Trailblazers Cavaliers next. I like the Cavaliers as upset candidates in this one. I think with Kevin Love starting to play more, get healthy, he is truly capable of just being on fire. That being said, I don't think the guards of the Cavaliers are enough to match up with the Trailblazers. Trailblazers are by 9.5. I think that's a little large, but I'm going to pick a cover here. 9.5 maximum if it goes any higher. I'm going to pick the Cavaliers against the spread, but 9.5 is the absolute maximum. Pistol picking Trailblazers to win and cover. Same with the Warriors, win and cover. Pacers at the Pistons. Pistons by 2.5 here at home. Matchup predictor has the Pistons at a 44% chance to win. Overall, I do think the Pistons are the more talented team with regards to forwards and centers and stuff like that. But I'm going to pick the Pacers here. Something tells me Bogdanovich, Sabonis, something tells me they can get it done, and they will get it done. But not to underestimate the Pistons. If Blake Griffin and Drummond can get their usual mojo going, Pistons should definitely hold home court. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I definitely think the Pacers will have the advantage here. I think they will shoot better, and I think that's going to lead to a close victory. And yeah, Spurs at the Nets. Spurs coming off a very terrible loss. It was awful. Brooklyn favored by 1.5 here. Very understandable. I am going to pick these Brooklyn Nets to win this one. Go up to 32-30 on the season. A loss would dip them down to 500, so this is kind of an important game, especially when the Pistons are only a game and a half back. A win here almost becomes crucial with only like 20-something games left. Spurs also need this game to rebound and to prevent a possible skid in the West, considering how stacked the West is in the playoffs. And the Suns at the Heat. Heat favored by 8.5. I think they win and cover. Suns at this point probably going for the number 1 overall pick if they can. Heat still alive for the playoffs, so I think they give it their all. Bucks and Bulls. Bulls kind of not alive for the number 1 seed. I mean, mathematically they are, but realistically they're not. Milwaukee's favored by 8.5. I think they win. I think they cover. They do have the best record, I believe, in the NBA by 3 games, which is incredible. I think they win this one, and it will be interesting to see how things start gelling for them heading into the playoffs, especially when their first round matchup becomes more clear, because they could be on upset alert depending on who they face. They are a great team. They match up great against most teams, but there's a couple of teams out there that will cause them issues. Then you got the Hawks, the Rockets. Rockets by 12. I think they win and cover as well. Fareed and Paul led them to an upset in the last game, which was incredible. I like Fareed. I have loved what Fareed has done for the Rockets this year since he's joined them, and I think he keeps it going tonight. And they get the Lakers at the Grizzlies, the reason why they're here, and the Kings at the Timberwolves. Both teams on the road here, facing teams that are relatively not sunk in the Western Conference playoffs, but have less of a chance, I should say. Currently, I believe the Kings sit at 9 and the Lakers sit at 10, if I remember correctly. And one reason why this game is big is, these games are big, is if the Lakers win and the Kings lose, the Lakers are only 1 game back. But if the Kings win and the Lakers lose, that puts them 3 games ahead with only 20-something games remaining. It makes it a tight playoff race where the Lakers have to play nearly perfect from now on. Considering I think I saw a graphic said the Lakers have the 5th strongest strength of schedule remaining for the rest of the season, it's going to be an incredible finish. Lakers favored by 5. in this one against the Grizzlies. I think they win. I think they cover. LeBron should be enough to handle the Grizzlies. Kings, Timberwolves. This one should be harder. Karl Anthony Towns. Hopefully all is well with him after that car accident. Now, I do believe he is playing. But I'm going to pick the Kings in the upset here. Something tells me pick the Kings. So I'm going to go with my gut. Logically speaking, I think the Timberwolves have the clear advantage here. If Karl Anthony Towns is clear to play after that car accident and he plays at 100%, the Timberwolves obviously have the advantage because they hold the advantage in the paint on the boards, and their guards are not to be underrated at all. But I still feel like the Kings will upset here. We got the 76ers at the Pelicans, NBA TV, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time. 76ers are currently favored by 1, which is not much. Our matchup predictor has the Pelicans at a 54% chance to win. I believe Joel Embiid is not playing in this one. I have not have concrete report yet. I believe he's out. Anthony Davis, I believe he is playing, which makes this game interesting. I'm still going 76ers here. It's going to be a hard game to win for them with Anthony Davis if he plays at 100%, especially with Okafor, Bogdanovic, or Boban. Is a capable replacement, but I don't know if he is for the long term. They're going to have to rely heavily on the ball movement of Ben Simmons and defensively with Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris. I think the 76ers can do it, but Pelicans are a very capable team themselves. I just feel more comfortable with I feel more comfortable with the consistency of the 76ers. Pelicans are a good team, but they show up sometimes and they just obviously don't show up other nights. It's ridiculous. Then you get the Mavericks at the Clippers. Clippers by 3.5. NBA TV, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. I am picking. I kind of want to pick the Mavericks here in the upset, but something tells me to not pick the Mavericks, and maybe that's because they've lost 4 games in a row. But you know what? Something tells me pick the Mavericks anyway, man. So I'm picking the Mavericks. Luka, I think he gets the W here, and it should be a good game. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.